Figaro, Fig. That's all, folks.
Oh, wow, Adam. Wow. You were that good? Oh, you were that big. You didn't come big over there.
Can't pick me up anymore.
Dad's the only one who can.
Nobody's as strong as my dad.
Nobody.
I'm big enough to go to the park by myself.
Oh, no, Adam.
Please.
No, I mean with your mommy or your grandmother or Uncle Joe.
Clifford's dad lets him.
Yeah, well, you can go with me, but not by yourself, Cooter. Not yet, okay?
Mom, when am I going to be old enough?
Why do you want to grow up so fast?
Because growing up's so great.
Some grown-ups wish they could be kids again.
Do you, Mom?
No, because then I wouldn't have you.
That's right. Kids can't have kids.
No?
Why can't kids have kids?
Would you want your mommy to be a little girl?
No, but what am I going to have my little sister?
Well, mention it to your father again. I'm all for it. Of course, there's no guarantee it would be a little sister.
Why not?
Ask your father.
I get to go to the toy department.
Adam, don't run ahead. Come on.
Mommy, can I stay here, please?
Okay, sweetie, I'll be in the lamp department right around the corner. You know where that is?
Yes.
Now, Adam, I want you to wait right here, just like the last time.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Hollywood, Florida, 33020. Take this to the cashier, and the installers will be there Monday. Thank you for shopping with us.
Excuse me, I can't find this lamp. It's supposed to be on sale?
Well, they are, but we're sold out.
Already?
This morning. I'll be glad to order you one.
I'll have to come back. Thank you. Excuse me. My little boy was here.
Yes?
Did you see where he went?
What did he look like?
He's 6. He's wearing a red baseball cap, a short sleeve shirt. He was right here by the video games about 5 minutes ago.
He must have wandered off. Go to customer service. They'll page him for you.
Where is it?
It's over there next to appliances.
If you see him, would you tell him to stay put, don't move?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find him. I'm sorry. Is that all for you today?
Walsh, your mother is waiting for you in customer service. Adam Walsh. Go to the nearest salesperson so you can find your way back to your mother. Your mother is waiting for you, Adam. You should have him paged in the mall in case he went out there.
Can't you do that?
Customer service, may I help you? Yes, I can. Just a moment.
Can't you do that here?
I'm afraid we can't. There is a security desk in the mall outside the entrance. And don't worry, you'll find him. Yes.
Thank you.
May I have your attention, please? We'd like you shoppers to help us find Adam Walsh. He is 6 years old, 4 feet tall. He's wearing green shorts.
Graham, thank heaven.
Short sleeve shirt.
Why are they paging Adam?
Isn't he with you?
Why should he be with me? I didn't even know you were here. Reve?
His name is Adam.
Reve? Reve, what is it?
Ad, this is Mommy. Wherever you are, find a security guard and go to him. I'm nearby, sweetie. I'm at the security desk, right here in the mall, waiting for you. So find a security guard and go to him, and he will bring you to me.
I'll call John, honey.
Tell Reve to try not to worry, Mom. I'll be right there. You will find him. Ray, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Adam's lost.
Lost? How do you mean?
I don't know. Gentlemen, sorry.
Keep me posted.
Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Please, can you help me find my little boy?
Excuse me. Have you seen a little boy with a red baseball hat waiting around here? No? Oh, all right, just thank you.
I've searched the whole mall and I can't find him.
Ma'am, do you want to call the police?
Has he ever wandered off?
No, he doesn't wander off. I told him to stay right here in the toy department. He knew not to leave. It's a rule.
You did this before?
Yes.
So he knows his way around the mall?
Well, not by himself. He's only 6.
Do you have a picture with you, a snapshot, anything we can use for the time
I
being?
have one, honey. Just.
His name is Adam Walsh.
Start looking.
If you have any information, please call customers.
John! I came right back.
Find him.
In 10 minutes at the mall.
Graham.
They think he's wandered
We'll
off.
find
You
him.
know
He's a
he
smart
wouldn't do
little
that.
boy. It'll be okay. How are you? I'm John Walsh.
Detective Jack Hoffman. Does Adam know his way home?
Yes, but he wouldn't leave without me.
Yeah, he knows his way. I taught him all the landmarks, but he's never done it.
He's around here somewhere. Help us find him.
But maybe he went home.
Well, we'll have a squad car there in a minute.
Well, I'll go too,
Good.
so he won't be so scared. We'll find
We're going to keep looking around here. Do you have other people looking? Because
If the announcement hasn't done it by now, he's probably not around here anymore. If you don't find him and he's not at home, we'll need you down at the headquarters for more information.
Officer, is there any sign of Adam at all?
No, ma'am, not yet.
we'll find him. Honey. Honey, what are you doing?
I want to leave him a note in case he comes back to the car.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Headquarters, this is Detective Hoffman. Yeah, you got anything on that Walsh boy?
No, don't rip it off.
Not at home.
We'll find him. Let's go. Let's go to headquarters.
Why didn't anyone see him? How can a little boy just disappear by himself and nobody see that? Doesn't anybody care?
People mind their own business mostly. This is Mrs. Walsh. This is Lieutenant Dick Hines and Detective Jim Gibbons.
Somebody took Adam. That's what happened.
Who do you think took him?
I don't know.
Do you know of anyone who'd want to take your son?
No.
Do you have any reason to think that someone would want to take your child, Ms. Walsh?
No reason, but Adam
Now, don't
wouldn't
let
walk-
your imagination run away with you. Let's stick to practical matters.
You don't think he was kidnapped?
All we know is that something is preventing Adam from going home or getting in touch with you. Now, if it's someone who knows you or who you know, they'll get in contact with you. If it's someone who saw a child and snatched him, they may not know how to get in touch with you.
What kind of person would...
Now, again, let's stick to practical matters. Does Adam know his address?
Yes.
Phone number?
Yeah, he does.
Does he know his area code?
No.
Neither do I.
Why?
If he were outside the 305 area, he may not know how to call you.
The Hollywood police are looking for this little boy who disappeared from the Hollywood Mall earlier today. His name is Adam Walsh. He's the only child of John and Reve Walsh of Fort Lauderdale.
Hello?
He was last seen in the toy department of the Sears store watching
No,
his
this
mother
is Joe, John's
play a
brother.
video game. He was wearing a red baseball cap,
Yeah,
green
thank you.
shorts,
We appreciate
and
the call.
striped
Listen, we're
shirt.
trying to keep the line clear.
The police think he might be lost and looking for
Thank you.
help.
I'll tell him you called.
If anyone who was at the Hollywood Mall earlier today
Somebody has him, I
remembers
know
seeing
it.
anything that might help find
He'd never
Adam
leave on
Walsh,
his own.
please call the Hollywood police.
John will know what to do. We'll find him.
Now for
Oh,
local
Joe,
weather.
somebody has him. Somebody has Adam.
We'll find him, Mom.
When they play together, do Adam and Clifford ever talk about a place or pretend a place that Adam might go to? Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of anything. Well, he's been gone since noon. Well, if you think of anything, Sue, please call our house. Thanks.
Well, if you can't do it, let me talk to the duty officer, will you? Thanks.
Do you mind if I listen in?
Sergeant, we'd like to get some help. We have a missing child here in Hollywood. His name is Adam Walsh. His description's probably on your wire. We wondered if you could get a radio alert out to your patrols. We have routine in our department, too, but there's a child involved here. He could be under your jurisdiction right now. He says he's got 30 cases of his own piled up. He can't even start looking for our wire until next week.
We can't make them do it.
I mean, they don't even read the wires.
We're getting the word out to all local police departments as fast as we can.
What good is that if they're just as busy as everybody around here is and they don't have time to pay attention? What about a poster?
Yes, you should do a poster.
You don't do a poster?
I don't have the personnel.
Well, I do. Just give me someplace I can work.
He was last seen in the toy department of the Sears store in the Hollywood Mall. He is 6.5 years old, 45 pounds, sandy brown hair. He was wearing a red baseball cap, green shorts, and a striped shirt. If you see a little boy who might be Adam Walsh, please call the Hollywood Police Department.
Hold a second, John. Dan, John has posted a $5,000 reward for Adam. Get the cash out of the company account. Get it to me as quick as you can. John, we'll get it over there just as fast as humanly possible. What else?
I'm going to ask for a lot of help here, Ray. My main concern right now is distance. There's no guarantee that any law enforcement agencies outside of Hollywood are going to make a big effort to find Adam. We have to get to them.
Well, we've got lots of contacts in South Florida. We'll start pulling some strings.
Oh, good. Thanks, Ray.
Is there anywhere he would want to go? I mean, if whoever has him wants to make him happy, and they ask him, "Hey, Adam, what's your favorite place? Where would you like to go? What would he say, Miss Walsh?
Home.
But then they say there's nobody home. Your mommy and daddy have gone. There's nobody home.
He wouldn't believe that. He knows we're looking for him.
No matter how smart kids are, people can confuse them. Adam's crying. He's making it very unpleasant for this individual, and he says, okay, Adam, I'll take you home. But first, if you had your choice of any place in the whole world, where would you like to go? You want to go see a big league game? Go see the Braves?
Disney World. John was going to take him there. Or fishing. Adam loves to go fishing. Somebody must have seen something. There were so many people there. Somebody had to see something.
Would one of you come with me to put the money in the safe? Regulations.
I'll go.
It may be hard for you to imagine when you're in here, John, but everybody is getting the word out. Radio, television, the papers, people are talking about Adam. People are looking for Adam.
We'll find him, Ray. I'm sure of that.
If there's anything I can do, anything the company can do, just say the word.
Thanks.
How are you? How's Rebecca?
Functioning, and you know me. I just let my mind take over. I don't let. I thought we'd have it back by now. I really thought we'd have it back now.
Listen, for anything, any time, you never know.
They're setting up a room for us.
Mm-hmm. It's getting dark.
Hundreds of volunteers have joined in the search for 6.5-year-old Adam Walsh, who disappeared from the Hollywood Mall earlier today. There is a reward of $5,000 for any information leading to his whereabouts, but there are still no clues.
Hello.
Michael? It's Aunt Jean.
Yes, Aunt Jean.
This afternoon, something terrible happened.
Adam! Cooter! Cooter, it's Dad.
Yes, I'm calling from the Hollywood, Florida Police Department. We want to be sure that you've gotten our wire on a lost child, Adam Walsh. Yes, go on and check. I'll hold on.
Cooter! It's Dad, Coot. Adam! Cooter! Adam! Cooter, it's Dad! Adam! Adam!
We're gonna find him tomorrow.
Adam. Adam. Adam.
We'll find him, Rivero. I'll find him. We're gonna find him. I swear. I swear. He's gonna hear us and he's gonna see us. And he's gonna know we love him and that we're doing everything we're gonna do to get him back.
He must be so afraid. He must be so afraid.
I thought the FBI automatically helps anytime there's a kidnapping.
Mr. Walsh, a disappearance is not limited to kidnapping. There must be a ransom demand or evidence that he's been taken out of state before we can get involved.
Then you won't help at all.
It's not a matter of won't, Mr. Walsh. If we get involved in every missing child case, we'd never be able to do any other work.
Look, the Hollywood police are doing everything they can. Hundreds of volunteers are out there looking for him. Can't you send alerts to your offices just to get the word out?
Only if we had proof that he's been kidnapped.
What else could it be? 6-year-old boys don't get on a bus to Omaha. This is not a runaway.
Mr. Walsh, we cannot become officially involved in your son's case. I hope you understand.
No, I don't understand.
Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Walsh, don't be hysterical parents, okay? The more controlled and conversational, the better your message will get across, okay? Okay, we're rolling. Just introduce yourselves.
We're the parents of Adam Walsh, who's been missing since yesterday noon from the Hollywood Mall. He's a very bright child, but very shy and rather introverted. He's of a slim build, and we would appreciate anything. Anyone could give us any information. He's our only child. There's a possibility that he's been abducted, and that people have been telling him that they're going to take him back to his parents. That's not true.
And we want to let him know that no matter what he's being told, everyone is looking for him, and that he's not somewhere he's supposed to be. He should be here with us.
We hope that he got scared last night and he fell asleep. And he's out there somewhere right now on the street.
Look for landmarks, Adam. Look for landmarks, and you'll be able to find your way home.
Isn't this the Highland County Sheriff's Department? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hillsborough. I'd like to speak with Sheriff Walter Heinrich, please. Sheriff Heinrich, this is Ray Millette, Hollywood, Florida. Now, I'm calling on behalf of Mr. John Walsh.
You don't have to do that. Oh, I'm just doing something to break up the waiting.
I understand.
Tell me, did they usually find the children?
Oh, I'm not a policeman. I'm a secretary.
I know, but you work here. You've seen a lot.
They turn up. He's lost, that's all.
In 6 years, since the moment he was born, this is the first time that I don't know where my son is. I knew where he was every second of his life, whether I was with him or not. I could tell you where he was.
He'll turn up. They'll find him.
I can't tell you how grateful we are, Senator Hawkins. Thank you. She's going to talk to the FBI.
Maybe it'll help.
The United States Senator can't get them off their butts. I don't know who can.
It's next on the list.
Volunteer patrols, that's covered. Other police departments, the office is following up. Psychics.
I'm doing that. What about other witnesses?
They can't find a soul. How could that be, Reve? Not one person noticed. Doesn't anybody see? Doesn't anybody look out for children in trouble?
Any word? The extra posters will be ready tonight, and I'll get them to Georgia and Alabama. Oh, by the way, the printer wouldn't take the check.
It's covered. I transferred everything out of savings.
No, John. He won't take the money. He said he's got kids, too.
Let's go home. Can't do any more here tonight. Feels as if we've been away a lifetime.
Why is Adam's light on?
Make the house bright. It'll welcome him.
Good. He'll be home. He'll be home soon.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
blue van near the store exit. That's all the kid remembers seeing.
Boy who looked like Adam, who looked like he was being forced to get it.
Our witness can't even remember the license. Doesn't even know if it was Florida.
So all we have to do is find a blue van somewhere in the United States. And he could be anywhere. We don't know anything yet.
We're checking the FBI computer for stolen blue vans.
FBI computer?
Yeah.
The FBI can locate your stolen truck, but not your stolen child?
Yeah.
If I got my head on wrong or what? The FBI will go after stolen cars in this country, but they won't search for my son.
Yes.
Yes! I have it. Right. Okay, yeah. Well, thank you very much. We'll call you back. Said they'd take us day after tomorrow. You heard. I said I'd call him back.
Well, good. Tell him you'll come. It's the Hartman show, John. People all over the country will see his picture.
Well, they want us both, you know.
What if Adam comes home and we're both in New York?
Honey, I know how you hate doing this kind of thing, but I'd rather not be alone right now. Would you come with me?
All right. I will.
Good, Reve.
There shouldn't be any problem. Got an iron?
Mr. Walsh? Mrs. Walsh? Hi, I'm Kristen Brown with Child Fine.
Good to meet you.
We're going to be on the show together tomorrow morning. I asked Julie Papes to join us for dinner. You should meet.
We need your help. It's been over 2 years since Eitan vanished, and the media doesn't pay much attention to us anymore.
I'm very sorry, but you know, we're still trying to find our son.
I know. I'm not asking for your help in finding Eitan. And I hope and pray that you find Adam and that he's fine. But we need your voice. Right now, you're in the spotlight, and you're a father. Up until now, it's just been mothers of missing children. A father has to speak.
Over 1.5 million children are reported missing every year, and for 50,000, we have no clues as to where they are. They simply disappear, vanish.
50,000, really?
And at first, there's a big flurry of attention, and then a long wait, possibly a lifetime. Right now, we need your voice to help for your Adam and for all the other children.
We want to, but it's hard to think about all the other children when your own child is missing.
We're living through this nightmare, and we're the ones who have to make people care.
We thought you were going to offer to help us.
Be our voice, Mr. Walsh.
Mrs. Jones of Vero Beach.
Hello. This is Detective Givens in Hollywood, Mr. Walsh.
Just a minute. Hello, yeah.
This is not positive. You understand this is not positive?
I understand.
The remains of a young boy have been found in a canal in Vero Beach. Now, the Indian River Sheriff's Department needs to make a positive identification. I do not recommend that you come down here now, nor that you send any of your family members to make a visual identification. Can you provide dental records for Adam?
Somebody will get him to you. He has sandy brown hair, medium build, about 4 foot tall and about 47 pounds. He's a very introverted, sheltered, but very bright little boy.
John, this has been a long night, particularly. It's been a long 2 weeks, God knows. What happened last night?
Well, among the many possible sightings and reported clues on Adam, They have found the remains of a young person in Florida, which at this time they're trying to identify whether it is Adam or not. At this time, they feel there is a good possibility that it is not Adam. Therefore, they felt that we should come on and carry the word of Adam to the public, because there's a good likelihood that he's still out there with his abductors.
What kind of help have you had in the last couple of weeks?
Overwhelming community support. This was the largest search in the history of South Florida for a little boy in the Hollywood area. But the lack of organized efforts on the part of state and federal governments to assist parents in locating their children after they leave the immediate area is just totally unbelievable in a country of our size.
We've got a long way to go. And again, this picture, if we can put it back, of Adam Walsh, whose parents are with us, and we thank them for joining us, and we hope that and pray that he'll be back with them.
You don't think we should try calling?
He said he'd call as soon as they made a positive identification. Please. Whatever happens, I love you. We go on. Whatever happens, we survive.
Answer it, please, John. Adam might be alive. It might be Adam.
Hello? Yes? Yes, I heard. Yes, I understand.
Oh, God.
Yes, she's here.
Oh, God.
Goodbye.
John?
No.
John? John, please tell me. John, please.
No.
John,
No.
please.
Some animal, something, some non-human. They found our baby's head. They found our baby's head. They found some freak. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. 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 Adam! This damn Adam! Damn world, this damn world! This damn
We'll go.
Damn world! Why did you kill my little boy? Why did you kill it? Why did you kill my little boy?
We have to go home.
Do what? Do what?
To home.
Do what?
To home.
For what?
For us, you're right. We'll go on. We'll survive.
Oh, that was before. I never thought he could really be dead. And all this time, I never thought he could really be dead.
We can go on. We can go on.
Adam's dead. We're gonna win. Oh.
Come dine with us. Amen, alleluia. Come shine in us. Come, Lord Jesus, Maranatha. Come pray with us. Amen, alleluia. Come stay with us.
3 weeks ago, I received a call. My little cousin Adam had disappeared. His grandmother asked me to pray, and I did. Many thousands of people prayed for this little boy who knew him only from a picture and from the love of his family. Did all these prayers go unanswered? Why did this terrible tragedy take place? Answers defy human understanding. But I believe that Adam understands. and that he himself proved to be the comfort for his family. So long for now, Cooter. We'll see you again. We promise.
Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. In giving of ourselves that we receive. And in dying that we're born to eternal life.
We've really fixed the place up since you were here. It's wonderful.
When we were kids, John and I used to make believe we were Mohawk Indians. Remember when your dad snuck up and surprised us?
Oh, yes. Hands up, Mohawk Brave.
Thank you so much for letting us come. We just couldn't stay in Florida.
I'm glad you came.
The guest room is yours, and we're here if you need us.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Stay in Ithaca as long as you like.
Adam would have loved this.
Why did I think I would feel him less than I do back home? I hear him everywhere. See him everywhere.
They'll get that animal. They'll get him because he'll just do it to another kid. I want to know. I want to see him caught, punished, executed, killed. I want revenge. I want revenge for my little boy. I want revenge.
I love you, John.
I love you too, Rebecca. I do. I love you. But it isn't enough, is it? The strongest thing we have in common now is grief. Love isn't enough, is it?
Oh, honey. No, it isn't enough.
I'm sorry. I used to believe in everything. God, country, family. The dream. I had it. The American dream. Nobody was stronger. Adam Walsh is dead. Except the freak that killed him. And the society that let him do it.
Do you really think you could have done something?
No, I don't. I just thought if a child got lost, government would do something about it, but the government doesn't have to do anything about it, so they don't. This was a model kid. I never even let him go to the park by himself. He never disobeyed. Never. I taught him to listen to adults, to respect his elders, and be a little gentleman.
That's how we were raised, John.
You know, I never taught him how to scream. He might be alive today. Screamed. I'll never have another kid. That animal killed any other children we might have had. He might also have killed... Well, we hope he didn't kill our marriage.
I try to stop myself from looking back. To stop reliving that last day. Those last few minutes with him. I know I should look ahead. But I just can't.
Maybe it's too soon.
It just hurts so much to imagine a whole life without Adam. I'd rather look back because that's where he is.
What about John?
I hope we can get through this.
Think I should go out and try to look for John?
He's back. We haven't talked for days. Every time we try to talk, we break down. What's gonna happen to us? If we can't lean on each other, who can we lean on? We have nobody else. Nobody knows what we feel. We can't tell them. It's like a color you've never seen before. Only you know, John. I can't feel anything anymore. I'm numb. Tears come, I don't know where from. Crying is like breathing to me now.
Maybe we should leave the country.
Maybe.
Going home didn't help. Coming here didn't help. Maybe we should leave the country.
Maybe. Where could we go?
I don't know. Ireland. Just give it all up and go to Ireland. Oh, God, there's nowhere. Where can we go? There's nowhere. There's nowhere.
John, just look at me, please. We can't isolate each other. We've heard again and again how marriages can't survive this kind of thing.
It will, I promise.
Not if we can't even face each other without breaking down. Please, let's just look at each other.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm ashamed. I'm just so ashamed. When I should have helped, I couldn't. I failed him.
You didn't. You raised your son to be a fine man, and he would have been a fine man, just like you are. I was so proud of Adam, and I was so proud of you because of him.
But I wasn't there when he needed me.
You, of all people, didn't fail him.
I want him back. I want to go into his room at night and kneel down next to his bed and listen to him breathe. When he fell down, I could pick him up. Dad could always make it better, but I can't make it better anymore.
Please, let's help each other.
I can't help you any more than I can help Adam.
If that's true, then we have nothing left. Not Adam, not each other. There'll never be a minute in my life when I won't miss Adam, when I won't reach out to hold him. To hold him. But right now, I need you. I need us together, and so do you. We didn't fail, Adam. You didn't. I didn't. But we can fail each other.
Out in the garage. Something I think you should see. Might help.
I'm all right. I think.
Come see. John, take a look in the garage.
This is amazing.
You said there was a lot of mail. You didn't say there was a garage full.
There's over 20,000 letters here. You know, we didn't want to bother you, so we kept it in some kind of order.
There's a check here. Your great effort to find your little boy touched us deeply, and we wanted to make some donation in his memory, but we did not know where. So please use this in any way you think right.
My heart goes out to you and my prayers, too.
I wish with all my heart I could say or do something to take your heartaches away.
Though I hesitated touching your grief, I could not hold back from reaching out to you.
Words a little comfort to you now, but please know that our thoughts and our prayers have been and still are with you. Hold on to your courage and your faith.
I was shocked and deeply saddened to learn of your tragedy. Words are inadequate to express my sorrow to you and Reve.
I thought this letter might comfort you both just a little. I feel for what you've been through and are going to go through.
Honey, tomorrow's a work day. Shouldn't we get some rest?
You go on. I'd like to sort through the letters.
I'll go and pack.
Thanks.
No. Well, you're a big boy now. Yeah, we're gonna put you in the big new bed. Huh? Well, one day soon we will have a little brother or sister, and we'll give it to her.
Or him?
Or him. Oh, you like that? Yes. Oh.
Oh, goes by so fast.
Oh, I love you.
He was just born.
The big bed. Yes, you get the big bed.
They? They?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. 6 short years. And so much to remember.
He had some wonderful years. You and John were wonderful parents.
6 short years.
Come on in, honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry in one of these boxes. I'd like to look through some of the letters. Got it? Yeah, okay. Morning.
Morning. Coffee's up.
Thanks. What are you doing?
Well, John said to forward these. Like this pile goes to child find, this pile goes to the police department.
But these came to us.
Well, John said to separate them and send them along.
Where is he?
It's in the garage.
John, I don't want you to send these letters.
Honey, we have no way of dealing with all this. There's more coming
Should we
in
do the
every
same
day.
thing to
Some of
all
these
these
kids are
people that was done to us? Should we pass them along, mind our own business?
I can't
These
handle it.
letters came to us.
I can't handle it. I just look at a couple and my throat aches. My hands are trembling.
I must have read 100 letters last night, and at first, every one of them made me cry, but then I stopped crying. I actually stopped crying. One woman wrote that they spent every cent they had on private detectives trying to find their daughter, just like us. Their entire life savings, and they still don't know whether their daughter is alive or
What
dead.
can we do about all that, about all this?
I don't know. Maybe, I've been thinking, maybe some kind of place, some kind of office.
I love you. Fact is, we're completely broke.
Well, you know I'll co-sign a loan for you. But I'd rather you take some money out of the company in advance.
You've been carrying me for over 2 months, and I'm way behind in everything we've been doing.
Right? Just plow into the work. For your own good, get your mind on something else. You know, I think we should go after a big convention for the grand opening. Think you can get to work on that tomorrow?
Thursday, first thing. I go to Detroit tomorrow. There's a talk show about missing children. They want me to tell what happened again.
Well, I think work would be a lot better for you, but if you feel you want to, go ahead.
We're just starting up, so we're not really ready to help you in that way, but I would suggest you get in touch with Child Find. Okay, I'll be right with you. Yes, Child Find is essentially a toll-free number for any child needing help getting back to its parents, but it's also for anyone with any information about missing children. I'm sorry again. Can you hold, please? Thank you. Adam Walsh Outreach Center.
Look, I've always appreciated Senator Hawkins' concern. I really have, and I'd really like to help Mr. Howell.
Just call me Jay. Being a Senate investigator sounds more impressive than it is, so call me Jay.
Okay, Jay, what does the senator need to get her bill passed anyway?
Well, there are actually 2 bills in Congress. Senator Hawkins' bill in the Senate and Congressman Simon's bill in the House.
Well, what's the problem? Who could be against that?
Justice Department's against it, FBI's against it, and they're trying to turn congressmen and senators against it. See, they want to keep missing children a strictly local police matter. We need your testimony for the Senate subcommittee. Will you do it?
I'm not a politician.
Neither was I.
What would I say?
Just tell your story.
Look, we're just trying to get back to the business of normal living here, you know?
I appreciate that, Mr. Walsh. Really, I do. But we need to make every person in this country aware that over 1 million children disappear every year. We need to make the federal government do something to help find them. We need you to tell the story of what happened when Adam disappeared, how the FBI refused to help.
I'll let you know.
It'd be good if Mrs. Walsh could be there, too.
I'll let you know.
You'll be on a panel with Julie Pates and Mrs. Camille Bell of Atlanta, whose son was also murdered.
Look, I have to take all this stuff to the center. Can I drop you somewhere?
Yeah, the airport.
Good.
We'll talk more on the way.
I was afraid of that.
This tape was found in a mini warehouse, along with 5 outfits of little boys' clothing, none of them Adam's. Unbelievably, he recorded the boys while he tortured and abused them. There are about 7, maybe only 6. They're difficult to identify. What they're going through is indescribable.
I understand.
If one of the boys is Adam, we've got his killer. Was one of the voices Adam's?
We realized that very few families in the United States could get the support financially or emotionally that we did. Many of my business associates and close friends have pooled their resources in the belief that collectively we could get Adam back. Since then, we've heard from hundreds of families with missing children and murdered children. And we realized that the majority of them never get that kind of support. After meeting with some of the mothers of missing children, with the horror of Adam's death still in the backs of our minds, we can never forget the looks on their faces as...
Put the desk right here like yours.
Oh, yes, sir.
And the telephone.
Mm-hmm, very good.
I forgot to bring pictures.
Oh, that's no problem. You can borrow mine. Until you get some of your own, okay?
Can Kathy be my secretary?
Oh, I don't know, Adam. She's pretty busy.
I know if we had a little baby, we could play office and the baby could be my secretary if it's a girl.
Oh, careful, Adam. Sounds like a dangerous sexist remark to me.
Huh?
Sorry.
It's okay. We can never forget the looks on their faces.
As they still search for their children, determined that no matter what the cost, they would find them. In most cases, this is a hopeless and lost cause.
There were over 3,000 cases of child abuse in this county last year.
This country can launch a space shuttle, but does not
I
have
realize
a
that, but he's been put in the hospital already once.
or a nationwide search system.
He's very young and he's very frightened, so he'll say anything. But I think it's a very dangerous situation.
Although our hearts are broken, we are bound and determined that our story will be heard. On behalf of the other little children who are out there this very moment, frightened, terrified, and wondering when mommy or daddy or someone is going to help them. The children are the victims. This country is littered with mutilated, decapitated, raped, strangled children. And for the FBI or local authorities to arbitrarily decide whether they will enter a case or not is ludicrous, because the child is at risk. The child is the victim. Right now, at this very moment, there are little children out there in the hands of whatever, crying, pleading, and are begging that mommy and daddy or Mr. Policeman or someone come to their aid or look for them to save them. We are realists. And we are not asking for a national police force to search for every missing child, just asking for a centralized system. And that the FBI assist whenever possible when the sighting of a child is out of state and the local police can't follow up that lead. Shouldn't be too much to ask for a great society. As if his toys are still waiting for him. Reve, I don't want to have a child in Adam's shadow. I'm not brave enough for that.
John?
Yeah?
John? John, what in the world are you doing?
I don't know. Moving plants.
Well, you're bushed. Save your strength for the Donahue show. It's important.
Well, you're tired too.
Will you stop worrying about Joe and me? The Walshes are tough. Listen, last night, I came across a pair of cufflinks of your dad's. Why don't you wear them on the show? They're same initials, John Edward Walsh. You're as strong as he was.
Thanks, Graham.
And as wonderful. Now go on, get in there. Go on.
Graham said to say she's worried.
Yeah, I know. All this traveling around the country is going to take its toll. Clean that, would you? Right there.
Yeah, well, that too. But right now she's worried you get distracted and burn the burgers.
My entire history is chief barbecuer for this clan. I have never burned a burger.
Are you going to stay away overnight?
No, we're coming right back. Reve doesn't want to be away from the outreach center a minute longer than she has to.
You really think the Donahue show's going to work?
I don't know. Something has to get the Missing Children's Act going again.
Now, the law, as I understand it, does not allow the FBI in this unless they have interstate evidence that your child was taken to another state. Is that right?
No. The federal kidnapping statute states that the FBI can enter the case of an apparent kidnapping if there is proof of a ransom note or proof of transport across a state line or otherwise.
So you're shaking the FBI by the lapels and saying, this is a kidnapping. You don't have to be a genius to conclude that.
Absolutely. I mean, I turned up a case of a foal, a horse and foal to Secretariat named Fran Frelouche that was missing. There was no ransom note. There was no evidence of transport across a state line. The FBI agent said, we entered the case because of the worth of the horse. We arbitrarily decided to do it. The horse was worth $500,000. I said, tell me what price you can put on a child. What happened to Adam was a tragedy. But unless the people in this room write their congressman, this bill is doing very poorly in the House of Representatives. I do not know why. This bill transgresses party lines. Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. It's a bill for the children. But unless the people here write the people in Congress that they elected to protect your children and get this bill passed, Reve and I are considering maybe not having any more children because this country really isn't a safe place to raise children.
Now listen, your local police will tell you that they're doing everything they can.
Reve.
You go back there and make sure that they're doing everything you think they should, and if you have to, be rude. It's your child. Okay. Yes, you're welcome.
Over 40,000 letters and calls to Congress after the Donahue show. Jay Howell just told me. Can you imagine that?
It's wonderful, honey.
One television show, over 40,000.
It's great. Adam Walsh Outreach Center. Yes? You mean he's been missing for over 2 hours? Did you call the police? No, you must call the police immediately. No, hang up right now and call them. Yes, goodbye. That's the second time today that some mother has called here before calling the police.
You're wiped out, you know.
I don't think I can do it, John. You just have to go over it and over it. And I don't have the resources to help all the parents. This is too important. I can't let this get screwed up.
Well, you can't let it get out of proportion either.
It's not out of proportion. It's 1.5 million children.
You're right. Congressman Shaw, John Walsh. Glad I could talk to you before the hearing.
Yeah, glad you can be here.
Look, they're knocking their brains out, sir, in the Senate to pass a meaningful bill.
We're working pretty hard in the House, too, Mr.
Not hard enough.
Look, I'm quite aware that you find the House bill inadequate. Florida papers have been quoting it for weeks.
Not inadequate, Douglas. Mr. Walsh, your bill doesn't even guarantee that missing children will be listed in the FBI computer. You're my congressman, Mr. Shaw. Where do you stand?
I haven't decided yet, but that computer isn't designed to take that much information.
That's not true. It can't.
That's not what I'm told.
Somebody's been giving you the wrong facts.
Mr. Walsh.
The House is about to pass a bill that has no meaning.
The Justice Department
doesn't care about children. Give us your support.
The subcommittee will come back to order. The subcommittee will please come back to order. Our next witnesses will be the Honorable Clay Shaw, Jr., our distinguished colleague from the state of Florida, John Walsh and Reve Walsh, representing the Adam Walsh Outreach Center for Missing Children. Mr. Walsh.
Mr. Edwards, I'm not going to read my long-prepared statement in the interest of time, but I would like to give a brief synopsis of what happened to us and then address some questions from members of this subcommittee, in particular, questions from Mr. Washington and Mrs. Schroeder, who are no longer present, but I know you represent them. So. I just don't believe it. Washington and Schroeder walked out. Edwards was on the phone half the time. Nobody was even listening.
They heard you. They didn't want to, but they heard you. You really ripped them. I'm telling you, they're all back there right now asking, who was that guy? You were great. You were great.
Trying to intimidate me, aren't they? They think they can get me to stop by not listening to me.
No, you can't stop. It's working already.
Whatever you said to Clay Shaw must have worked. He seems to be on our side now.
What about the others?
We can't change everybody's mind at once.
It's not going to be easy, but we're going to win.
I'm not asking for it to be easy. They weren't even listening to me. If this is an example of our government at work, I think we need another government. Who the hell do they think they are?
John.
No, not while over 1 million children still need help. I'm not going to shut up.
You're right.
Since the grand opening of the hotel is a little less than a year away, we thought your union might like to consider... Yeah.
It's Malone. He sounds teed off.
Why?
He says it's the third time he's called.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, Bill, it's John... Yeah, I know it's a big group and they spend an awful lot of money, Bill, but I've been very busy and... Well, I can only say I'm sorry that's how you feel, but I wish I could have been here, but... Right. Kathy, cancel the Malone party. Yes? Damn.
John. John, I'm pregnant. Honey, I'm sorry to wake you.
Hmm? All right. What's...
I'm sorry.
Oh. You wake me?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
That's marvelous, John. That's terrific. How's Reve?
Oh, fine. She's just fine.
You two are phenomenal. Of course, you're gonna have to cut down on your crusading when the baby arrives.
Look, I know I've been a burden on this partnership, and...
I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, but it's true. I haven't been meeting my responsibilities lately to anybody. Not to my family, not to my friends, not to my job. I'll tell you the truth, Ray. I don't really believe this country's ever going to be a safe place in which to raise children. I really don't. So you've got a full-time partner back, okay?
Okay. We'll talk about this later.
Sorry, Cooter. What I'm trying to say, honey, is... I miss him so much. Just so much. You know, I don't really know if I can trust myself. I mean, I'm liable to drive another kid crazy with Adam this, Adam that.
Yes, we could.
But we can't be overprotective. I mean, you know, I don't want to stifle the kid. That would be horrible.
We have to try not to.
We couldn't be too lenient either, though. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say is that...
You're scared.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm really scared.
I am too.
Maybe we should just get out of here, go someplace. Just us. I mean, Graham, Joe, if he wants to, the tribe, you know?
Ireland?
I don't know.
When you're scared anywhere you go.
Well, I could start looking into it anyway. At least I can look for a place that'd be safe for the baby. We have time.
Not much.
With this contraction, we're going to do slow chest breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly. Dads, continue your effleurage. Light massage on the abdomen. Slow chest breathing.
Is that good?
John?
What?
I'm having contractions.
What do you mean?
I've been timing. I'm having contractions.
Why didn't you tell me?
When are you doing, Mrs. Walsh?
Not for another month.
It's probably a Braxton Hicks contraction. Just a false alarm.
It's not a false alarm. This is the real thing.
Sure.
You really think?
I've been through this before. I know.
Hey, it's just the excitement, the anticipation.
No, John, I'm in labor now.
Okay, I believe you. I believe her. Ta-da! Hi, champ.
Rebecca can't be in labor. The baby isn't due for a month.
She'll be all right. There's nothing to worry about.
But...
even the doctor says so.
Oh, thank goodness.
You want to come in and make sure?
No. When you were born, Dad said, I'll be waiting right out there, champ, giving you strength and love. So go on, honey. I'll be waiting right out here.
That's right, honey, but don't forget your breathing.
I can't remember how to breathe. It's been 6 years.
You breathe and blow, remember? You remember. We're all ready to push, Rebecca. Almost. Go ahead. You okay?
Yeah, yes. But it feels wonderful.
Breathe.
Can I push? Can I push? I want to push.
In a second.
Not yet. Keep breathing.
Hold on.
Breathe.
Hold
Deep
on.
breath. Breathe. That's it.
Hold
Good.
on.
Good.
Okay, Rebecca. It's all yours. Come on.
Deep breath.
Keep pushing. Come on. Come on. One more. Come on. Come on, Ray. Come on, Tom. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Here we go. You got it. Here she comes. Here, baby. That's it. Here, baby. Megan Jane. Miss Megan. Miss Megan. Miss Megan. She's adorable.
I don't believe it.
Welcome to the family, kiddo. Say hello to Graham.
Lord, how I missed being Graham. So pretty.
She's a month premature, so they had to give her a lot of special care, but she's fine. Just fine.
Makes you believe in everything good.
Wow. I can't believe the House of Representatives passed that bill of theirs.
They sure pushed it through.
It's useless.
Well, at least the Senate's going to pass our bill with a wide margin.
Then what?
We go to conference.
What for? Don Edwards says there's going to be no compromise. It'll be the House bill or no bill at all.
Well, we have to start putting some pressure on them.
What kind of pressure could we put on them that's going to outweigh what the Justice Department's going to do?
John, I know you haven't been accepting any speaking engagements.
No, Jay.
This could do it for us, John.
I'm not going back to Washington. I get sick to my stomach just thinking about that place. You can tolerate those people. I can't.
Will you at least listen to me?
No. No, Jay.
John?
Boy, I'm scared stiff.
I know what you mean. But look how beautiful she is.
She's more than beautiful. She's a wonder. Oh, I got you.
I'm so glad we have her.
Oh,
I'm so glad we have her.
Oh, here you are. Brand new human being. We have the power to create a child. Can we create a world a child can live in? Oh, tiny little girl, I hope you grow up to believe the world is good. I hope we don't pass on despair and grief. We gave you life. God help us give you faith. You wanted a baby sister so much. Yes. Hello?
John, this is Dina Gross from the Sun-Tattler.
We've just finished a story on the Missing Children's Act the House and Senate have passed. There's something I want you to know before you read about it in the paper.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, it's a quote from one of those ever-anonymous spokesmen at the Justice Department. I'll just read it right from the story. But the rift between the Justice Department and the Senate version widened this week as a department spokesman said opposition would continue and added that couple down in Florida can go pound salt. Do you want to give me a quote in response?
No. Just let that statement speak for itself. Thanks, Tina.
She's beautiful, Adam, really beautiful. She has a smile just like yours. I told her you wanted her to be your secretary, but I think she has other plans. Wish you could have been there. I wish I had known about what can happen to kids. I would have done something about it. Am I still your hero, Adam? Okay. Then I'll go tell them to pound salt. And I'll tell them about the children. I'll have to do it for all the children. I'll tell them that our greatest national resource, the children, literally have no rights. They have no power, they have no platform, they have no lobby, they have no money, and they have no vote. The Missing Children Act asks for simple things. A clearinghouse at the National Crime Information Computer to disseminate missing children information to police agencies that parents, once they've gone to their local police agency and filed the missing children's report, that parents can go to the local FBI field office for help. How long do I have to keep saying all this before they hear me?
As long as it takes.
So far, I've accomplished nothing.
You're wrong, John. They'll listen.
I don't think so. Why the hell should they care about me or Reve? Lord help us, Adam.
Some do.
Most don't. Cover your butt. That's the slogan they live by.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Walsh. Without you and Reve, they might have been able to shove this whole problem under a congressional rug. You stopped them. Now it's on the table. The kids at least have got a shot.
Senator Hawkins? Aye. Chairman Thurman?
Aye.
Okay.
It gets us 6 votes, right? It's just the Senate side. We need a majority from the House, too, and we're not going to get it.
Mr. Kastenmeyer?
Mr. Kastenmeyer votes no by proxy.
Mr. Washington?
Mr. Washington votes no by proxy.
Mr. Simon?
Aye.
You got to get somebody on the House side to change his mind, or we're dead.
Mr. Sensenbrenner?
No.
Mr. Shaw?
Aye. There's a vote on the floor of both houses. I call a 15-minute recess.
Okay, now's my chance. Who do I try?
Mr. Walsh, the debate goes on in the conference room, not in the hallway.
I wouldn't think of debating with you. All I want you to do is think about this. In a few hours, a kidnapper took Adam 100 miles from home. In a few hours, a few short hours, children are murdered at the hands of perverts and psychotic molesters. This is a national problem. We need a national solution.
We are not going to disrupt the entire law enforcement establishment in this country to accommodate you.
Oh, come on. It's not for me. It's for the children. Over 1 million every year. I mean, this is for the runaways, for the parental abductions, and for all the children who end up like my little boy.
I'm sorry, Mr. Walsh.
Look, Mr. Congressman, there has to be a way for you to give an inch on this. Give us the right to enter children's names and files so at least they can have a chance of being found. Some compromise, some hope for millions of searching parents. This affects you, too. You're a parent, aren't you?
I'm due on the floor for a vote, Mr. Walsh. I will think about what you said.
So much for heroes, Adam.
John! John! Damn it! John!
Mr. Shaw?
Come here!
Mr. Lundgren?
Aye.
Mr. Simon?
Aye.
Mr. Sensenbrenner?
Aye.
Mr. Edwards?
Aye.
Is everybody in agreement?
Everybody is in agreement.
Good.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, more. Oh, I love it. Oh. Oh. Little Miss Megan's a splasher, isn't she? She's a splasher. I know. So was I. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes.
Hello? Who? You're kidding. Oh, well, yes, he is, but he's bathing the baby, and if this is some kind of joke...
Who is it?
They say it's the White House.
It was the White House. I'm John Walsh, and Reve and Megan and I met the president when he signed the Missing Children Act into law. But the story cannot end here. It's too late for our Adam, but it's not too late for the thousands of children who are still out there. For the next 2 minutes, you will see pictures of children who are still missing. Maybe your eyes can bring them home. Deborah Jean Cole, Ann Gottlieb, Carrie Saig, Reagan Uden, Richard Uden, Ricky Barnett, Ryan Burton, Eton Pates, Holly Ann Hughes, John David Gosh, Rebecca Scott, Taj Narbonne, Charlotte Kinsey, Cinda Leanne Pallett, Russell John Mort, Jennifer Martellez, John Davies, Tiffany Papish, Valerie Stocky, Sarah Avon, Jackie Dean Hay, Raylene Helsley, John Debkowski, Gabrielle Minarkin, Jamie Hamilton, Christy Lynn Farney, Lisa Stock, Wallace Guidrose, Dee Schofield, James Trotter, Joanna Pierce, Martin Sherlin, Jennifer Rose Lenker, Jennifer Swisher, Raymond Fowler, Adam Day Stolting, Kelly Jr. Holen, Richard Wolanski, Emily Carlisle, Benjamin Martinez, Justin Clark, Shireen Shalub, Cynthia Clark, Melissa Lamondola, Edward Fitzpatrick, Sean Fitzpatrick, Melissa Hudman, Tamala Lynn Hall, Miyaka Gypsy Barton, Jamie Humphrey, Charles Rohrer, Jorge Alfaro, David Fawcett Jr., Victoria Harrison, Dale John Gervald, Brian Harrison, Kevin Lovelace, James Deal, Shannon Ketron, Michael Heim.